Hello, hello, year two mathematicians. Are you ready for your numeracy lesson? Have you got some paper? Oh, I've got lots of writing on my paper already. I'll have to get a fresh piece of paper, won't I? Turn over the page. Fresh piece of paper. I'm going to get something to write with. Got my pen. Got my stamper for when I do all my marking afterwards. And I've got my numbers head on. Are you ready? Let's. So today, to be successful in our numeracy lesson, you're going to be able to decide if a group of objects is equal or not equal. You're also going to be able to share groups of objects into equal groups. Today's target is to make equal groups. The resources you will need: your counters, which you've all had dropped at home, paper and pencil. going to be your turn now to make equal groups. So get your paper and pens ready. Here are your questions. I would like you to read through them and do each question, making sure you write the number of the question you are doing and write your answers onto a piece of paper. You can then make sure you put the date on, because sometimes people are sending in work and I'm not sure what date you did it. So put the date on. After you've done that, you'll be able to check your answers at the end. So pause the video here while you do these 3 questions. And here's another question for you to do. You can have a go at reading these yourself. You are quite capable of reading these yourself. You are good readers now. And if you get stuck on a word, you could just ask a grown-up to help you. Or maybe a big brother or sister. The last one, question number 5, as you make your equal groups, could you take some photos and perhaps send them to me? Don't forget to put your name on the message when you send it. It'd be great to see some photos of you, and I'll be able to include them in tomorrow's lesson. Pause the video here. Remember, you're meant to do those questions before you go any further. Rewind the video and do your questions. How did you get on? Let's have a look at our answers. So question 1, answer A. It's equal. There are 5 bananas in each bunch in that picture. B. Unequal. Some have got 5 and one of them's got 4. Did you count carefully? And in the last one, they've all got 4 bananas in each bunch. Equal. Question 2. Complete the sentences. A. There are how many equal groups of how many? There are 3 equal groups of 4. Okay, there are 4 pencils in each pot. So there are 3 pots, 3 groups. There are how many equal groups of how many? Well, we've got 3 plates, and on each plate we've got 3 cookies. So we've got 3 equal groups of 3. How did you get on with completing the 5 equal groups of 6? Did you complete the drawing? Let's see how we got on with that. That's how it should look. How did you do? Yeah? So we've got 5 equal groups of 6. Well done. Ron and Mo have some cherries. Ron has 2 groups and Mo has 2 groups. Who has made equal groups? How will I check the answer? I'm going to have to count how many each of them has in each group, aren't I? So Ron has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4's less than 5, isn't it? Those groups aren't equal, are they? Mo has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 2 groups of 5. So who has made equal groups? Mo has made equal groups. How do I know? Because he has got 2 equal groups of 5. And Ron hasn't got the same in his group, has he? Right, now this was a trickier one, wasn't it? This was one for you to go and do with anything in your house. Use objects in your house or classroom to make these groups. Either draw or take a photo of your groups. So, you might have used your Lego, you might have used some counters, you might have used some biscuits, or you might have used your cars. But I wanted you to choose some items to make groups with. How did you get on? Let's see what I did, shall we? 5 equal groups of 3. I used counters. I drew some circles and then I used 3 counters in each circle. So I've got 5 equal groups of 3. The next one was 3 equal groups of 5. There we go. I've got some shapes. So I made 3 ovals this time and put 5 shapes in each. So I've got 3 equal groups of 5. 4 equal groups of 6. I used my counters and put them into groups of 6, and then I drew a circle around them. So I know I've got 4 equal groups of 6. And for the last one, well, we got some cookies out. And we got 2 equal groups of 10. So I've got 10 in each group. And I've got 2 groups of them. Well done, everybody. So do you think you met today's success criteria? Can you decide if a group of objects is equal or not equal? Can you share items into equal groups? Today's target was to make equal groups. Did you meet the criteria? If you did, on your work, give yourself a super smiley face. If you think you're getting the idea, give yourself a smiley face. If you're still thinking about it, have another look over this video and maybe have another go. Don't forget to share your work with us in school, WhatsApp, email or through the post box. I've got my stampers ready to mark your work. Take care now, speak to you tomorrow, bye bye.